So the next topic we are going to talk about is one of the most important things that you will be doing, and it is called a discovery call. Alpine, we call it a free marketing audit, but it's virtually the same thing. So this is going to be your first, well, maybe not first, but your first detailed conversation about what we have to offer and about this person's company. So this is where you learn about their needs, problems, goals, and whether or not they're just a good fit for what we have to offer. So it helps us understand the situation before going to price. So the free marketing audit is a quick review of the business's marketing to find what is working, what is not, and where there are a lot of missed opportunities. As you get more into this, you'll be able to spot those things easier, but for the first few times, Wyatt or I or someone else are going to help you do that. But usually looks things like messaging, website, lead flow, visibility, and follow up. Discovery calls where you learn what the client needs, and free marketing audits where you show them what is holding them back. So the way to prepare for one of these calls is I would go ahead and make a proposal, and then we also have a Google slide that I will run through you in a little bit, just so you have everything to prepare and also be ready to take notes. You're going to need notes for this big time. So, anyways, start by researching the company, the person you're speaking with, and any past notes you already have. Set a clear goal for the call, what you think they need, a price you want them to buy at, and then prepare some good questions. Think through the main problems or objections they may bring up. I've always found it kind of helps to have a short agenda ready for the call. Kind of help it stay focused because at least mine tend to not stay focused. So I need to do my thing first, and then I can talk to them about them as long as I want. But prepare for discovery calls by knowing who the client is, what they likely need, and what you need to learn from the call. All right, these are some recommendations of kind of how I operate my calls. I always start the call friendly. I don't talk any business. I don't say anything about me. I strictly ask them about them. How are you? When did you start this business? Something similar to that. Simple opener could be, hey, thanks for taking the time to talk today. How's your day going? Something like that. The goal is to make the person feel comfortable before getting into business. I mean, that's our goal here is to build a relationship, especially you as a salesman. You're going to have to build a relationship with people if you want their business. They need to trust you and you need to trust them. So after that, you're going to move into some questions. So some of these questions are some examples are, what's your biggest challenge right now? What have you tried? Have you hired a marketing company before? What's working well for you right now? What hasn't worked for you? What hasn't worked for you? How do you measure success personally and business-wise? That answer is always super interesting. I think people really like hearing that. But ask questions that help you understand the business, its goals, its problems, and what kind of help it actually needs. By the business, I mean the owner, because that's the most important. But yeah, make sure to ask questions about goals and problems as well. That's going to be super, super important. Now we're going to move back to the free marketing audit. So use the free marketing audit as a crazy way to sell. Like it's if you get into a meeting with someone, you're like, hey, you could be making 10 times more money if you did this right. They're usually going to be more apt to buy from us. And we're able to offer everything we talk about in the marketing audit. So people that don't end up buying from us are seriously just kind of losing money. Because we do seriously make people a lot of money. We use the marketing audit as a way to show the client what's working, what's missing, and where the business is leaving leads on the table. It should lead naturally into a short review call where you explain the biggest problems and biggest opportunities what we have to offer. And then after the audit, that leads you to closing. So you can guide to the next step, whether that is deeper conversation, a plan, or a recommendation. And usually you can try to get them to make a decision on the meeting. Also, make sure to take notes. Just listen for main ideas. You don't need to write down every single word. Phone numbers, names, problems, goals, next step. Short notes in your own words. I actually have this AI agent. It's called a Pocket, and if you make 10 sales, I'm going to buy you one. It's this AI agent that sticks like right to the back of your phone. It records everything. It takes notes for you. It puts stuff in your calendar. It's absolutely great. But it's a little expensive. But like I said, if you hit that goal, I'll buy one for you because it is an amazing tool I use every day. So when you're in these meetings, make sure you're the one guiding the conversation. As soon as they think they're guiding the conversation, that's when things start to go kind of wrong. Keep it focused, one topic at a time. Bring it back when it drifts. Ask a question, let the person answer. Let them rant. We want these people talking as much as possible. A lot of this is literally just shutting up and listening. We'll get into that a little bit. But at the end of the call, summarize the main points, confirm if the fit makes sense, and then pitch. I mean, little elevator pitch. Like, hey, okay, let's move forward with SEO. You want me to send you a contract after this? Sure. Whatever. But yeah. Does that sound like the right next step? I think that's a good line to say. But now we are going to get into the Why Alpine Marketing sales slideshow. Hold on one second. All right. All right. So you should be able to see my screen now. This is the slideshow. So I'm going to kind of do like a mock. Hey, my name is Robert. Welcome to Alpine Marketing. Today we'll walk you through your current marketing, what we found in our audit, and the strategy we recommend going forward. We'll also review social media management, website and SEO support, and paid advertising options so you can see exactly how we can help grow your business. Here in this slide, ask them about them. Let them talk. Just shut up. Let them talk. Next one is the marketing audit. So you can leave it up on this page. This is the slide where you start asking the hard-hitting questions. This is a slide where you bring up, hey, this is lacking on your website. This is lacking on your ads. Have you never tried meta ads, or you're losing a lot of money not trying meta ads? Like that sort of thing. And then we get to our recommended strategy. We get to our recommended strategy. You literally just tell them it's not anything you have to show them necessarily. And then boom, we move into our prices. So you can always go back to this if you need to grab out any information. We'll go over the prices, what they include. We usually include 3 posts per week. 5, some people find a little much, and 2 is a little. So 3 is a pretty good sweet spot there. Web dev options, once again going over my pricing. Paid ads, make sure you highlight that ad spend is not included in the management fee. And then why us? I'm going to have a Why Alpine video link, the same video you will be watching while you're doing this training, talking about me and the company and why I started it. Then it's going to bring you to this next step. This is where you close. So hopefully that helps. I know you're going to absolutely kill it. So, but yeah.